What's good, Midnight Society? It's your boy, the Movie Nerd, and I'm not actually here with the movie review this time. I went to do a video because I have my anniversary coming up. If you don't know, I'm in the military. I'm in the U.S. Navy, and we actually have an underway where we're going out for a couple weeks coming up soon. So I'm gonna miss my anniversary for the second time in 2 years. If any of you ever been in the military, have family in the military, spouses, anything of that nature, you know that the military seems to operate at the worst times. Don't get me wrong. Militaries gave me crazy opportunities. I met my wife because of the military. I have my daughters because of the military. But sometimes they just operate in the worst timing. It seems like whenever it's birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, that's when you get deployed. That's when you do those evolutions. It doesn't matter what the obstacle is. Doesn't matter what the time it is. I'm not gonna miss the chance to tell my wife how much I love her and do something out of the box to show that how much I appreciate her and how much I need her in my life. I just came up with the idea literally like right in the middle of recording this. It wasn't planned. I was just gonna start speaking on just kind of going over a brief synopsis of our marriage. I said synopsis like this is a movie review. I guess I've just been saying that word too much. But just going over an overview of our marriage and all the things that you've done that I appreciate, but I actually have a better idea. I'm gonna use some movies as references to pretty much sum up what you are to me, what you mean to me, what I see in movies that I see in you, and what I see in movies that I have that you've given me, that you imparted into me. Hope you like it. I hope you love it. Hope it makes you smile, because that's what you do for me. That's what you do for our daughters. And let's just get into it. Without any plan or anything, the top 5 movies that you are for me would be, number 1, in no particular order, Love and Basketball. You're my Monica. Monica, because you pushed me to be the best person that I am. Wish you would have been the girl next door for me, because I would have crushed on you since day one. But outside of that, I feel like we push each other to be the best versions of ourselves. I know you definitely push me to be the best version of me when it comes to music, when it comes to graphic arts, when it comes to videography, YouTube, no matter what it is, even video games. You push me to be a better person, and things that I'm doing now and things that I do in my career, I probably wouldn't have done if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for our daughters. Still working on the procrastination part, but because of you and being so punctual, it makes me want to be punctual. One day I'll get good at it, one day I'll be better at it, and it's all because of you. And no matter what, you never give up on me. Hope in all the years to come that we have together that I can be the person in the bleachers screaming for you, because I feel like you're always the one screaming for me. And I just want that to be reversed and you to live your dreams and have what you want, have everything you want that you dreamed of. And I can be that person with the girl screaming in the bleachers for you. I want that to happen. Number 2, The Matrix. You're my Trinity. In a world of fakes, imposters, and simulations, you still believe in me. Like, you believe I'm the one when I don't even believe I'm the one. You know I'm always harder on myself than I need to be when it comes to anything I'm doing, and you always believe in me. You believe me to be the one, as in the sense of The Matrix. You believe me to be the great husband, a great father, a great sailor, a great artist, just a great man of God. And when you believe in me, it makes me want to be that person. Not saying that I don't want it for myself, but sometimes I fall short, and I know I fall short. I know that sometimes I lose faith. Sometimes I lose belief in myself. People always say you don't need anybody else to believe in you as long as you believe in yourself. And not saying that's not true, but I believe in myself. And for those moments where I don't, where I start losing faith, or I start losing belief, that belief that you give me lifts me up. And I don't know if you know that. I don't know if you know how much your belief in me lifts me up, and how your strength gives me strength to keep going on each day, to keep smiling, to not be a negative person. Your positivity, your love, your strength, your compassion, everything is the reason I am who I am and what I am today. And I can only imagine if I had you, just to go back to Love and Basketball, if I would have had you when I was 5 years old, 6, 7, and growing up, I just can't imagine how great of a man I would be today if I would have had you. But now, because of you and my girls, I know I am the one. I can dodge any bullet that comes my way. With belief I can fly. I'm not going to go jump off the roof because, I mean, that's not going to happen. But I know figuratively, anything that I want to do that I put my heart into it. I put my mind to it. I'm gonna soar because I have you, and I have the girls. Movie number 3, Brown Sugar. There's not too much to say besides you believe in my dreams, and I believe in yours, and one day we'll see them come to fruition. Other than that, only thing I can say is that you're the perfect verse over a tight beat. Movie number 4, Avatar. I know you're probably thinking it's weird and it's just my nerd coming out, but there's a reason why I picked this movie. Mainly because of Neytiri in this movie. She's a strong-willed, strong-minded warrior, and that is almost the epitome of what you are. I was gone for 7 months on deployment, and before that, I was in and out for about 7 months since we been stationed back here in Virginia, and you took care of everything. And there was nothing that you couldn't handle. You pretty much bought our first home, got all of our furniture into it, took care of our daughters, got them to daycare, you worked. So you were literally waking up every morning, getting these girls ready, dropping them off, going to work, picking them up after a long day of work, coming home, teaching them, bathing them, feeding them, putting them to sleep, and not really having time for yourself. And now all during that time, you still had time to pick up the phone when I called you. You didn't complain. I don't think there was a moment where we talked and you just said you couldn't do it anymore. You needed help or anything of that nature. You handled it immaculately, and something I don't even know if I could do, but that's how strong you are, and that's how much of a warrior you are. Like seriously, Chipmunk, I really don't think you know, not even just the strong will that you have, the intelligence that you have as the warrior that you are, it's also the compassion that comes with it, the way that you help your friends and you help your family. At the drop of a dime, you give your all, you give all of you to everybody around you, without regards to being tired, without regards of being sick, without regards of having time to yourself and getting your own time, that solo time that you need. And it's ridiculous because you're so selfless. Like, I'm literally at a loss for words trying to speak on you because that's how amazing you are to me. I mean, I'm just being real here. If there was actually a planet, I mean, there might be. I'm not trying to like geek out or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if there was a planet where there was like these blue aliens like in Avatar and you were in Neytiri, I mean, let's say I'm not married. I'm not married. We gotta say that. I'm not married and I ran into you and you were this amazing warrior. I'm definitely trying to holler. I'm definitely trying to, yeah, you know what's up. And last but not least, movie number 5, which you probably already know what it is, The Wood. And for everybody watching this, let it be known that it was my favorite movie first. My favorite movie first. But I picked this movie because it kind of epitomizes how I feel our marriage is and how we are. I know growing up I was a nerd and I wasn't the cool kid, but if somebody would have bet me to grab your butt while we was out in the playground, I probably would have done it, and then I probably would have caught the hands by Lorenzo. I mean, I'd take that L. No, but not seriously, I would have gracefully took that L just to get that rump. But just like the movie, I always tell people, I tried to talk to you years before me and you actually met again and we actually started dating, and you gave me no play. But like The Wood, years later, we came back to each other, and I'm so thankful you gave me a chance because look at where we are now. I really didn't want this to be a long video. I hope that I expressed myself eloquently. It's so hard to kind of talk about what we have because it's not really words, it's a feeling. And I hope you know the feeling that you give me. And I hope I let you know that every day. I always tell you I love you. I always ask if you're happy because your happiness means the world to me. And if you're not happy, you know, happy queen, happy life. I mean, I guess that's not happy wife, happy life. Yeah, you know. But either way, your happiness is tethered to mine. And my whole goal in life outside of taking care of you and our beautiful daughters is just to make you happy, to show you what you deserve, to give you what you deserve, and to see that radiant smile that you always shine on a daily basis, every moment. I didn't want this to come off as corny. It's probably gonna come off as corny, but it's okay. I'll embarrass myself a billion times a day, twice on Sunday, just to let you know how much I love you and care about you, and to let the world know how important you are to me. I even put this blazer on for you, and this blue leopard. They don't even have blue leopards anymore. I killed an endangered species for you. And just being honest, it's just this top up. If this camera went down, I actually have basketball shorts and and-one socks on. But I still love you. And once again, I just want to say I love you. You mean the world to me. And of course, happy anniversary. I hope this put a smile on your face. And everybody out there in the Midnight Society watching this, just wish my queen happy anniversary and many more. I appreciate y'all. And I have movie reviews coming for you pretty soon. And as always, this is submitted for the approval of Blair Antoinette Holmes.